clients will call me and they'll first start off with, what's your rate? And I understand that's on the top of their mind. Our rates all come from the same place. What's really important about it is not necessarily the rate in which you get, but it's the whole overall picture of what you're looking for. MSA is actually pretty unique. They're all built on service. And service meaning that when a client sends me an application, I submit an application to underwriting. Within 24 hours, an underwriter's picked up that loan, approved it, and given me an approval. You can go to the big lenders out there, the big banks. I refer to them as almost like a barge going down the river because they can't really turn on a dime and it's a little bit of a slower process. I'm a mortgage banker, which really just means that I have the lending authority to make decisions quickly. We're almost like the speedboat as opposed to the barge. So I have a program called Mortgage Coach, which allows me to take a scenario and line up 4 different options side by side to really give that client the ability to make an educated decision on what fits their needs the best. So I was actually approached by Real Estate Radio Network out of California to host Real Estate Radio Boston on WRKO.
Welcome to Real Estate Radio Boston. I am your host, Rick Scherer.
We're on between 12 and 1 p.m. It's really important to have a real estate radio show that is local to the area and that we can bring on people that specialize in all facets of real estate. There are different pockets within Massachusetts, as everybody knows. So we bring in real estate agents in those different pockets. Consumers can really benefit from listening to the show because it's all things real estate. And mostly you either live in an apartment or you own a house or a condo. A lot of people are looking to get into investment properties but are a little intimidated. We help clients get into first-time home ownership or buying that second home on the Cape or buying their first 3-family in Boston. It's a very consumer-driven show. And that's what the platform is really based on, and that's important to us. We have different ways that you can connect with us. We have actually a podcast that you can download from iTunes at realestateradio.boston.com. We actually have a great new feature on the website. A listener can actually go to Real Estate Radio Boston and click on the Leave a Voicemail tab. Leave a question there, and we'll personally get back to them. And if it's a great question, we could also play it on the air. Myself or one of the expert contributors will answer that question for them. I like clients that ask a lot of questions. So what I pride myself in is I call it the real estate concierge. A client can call me with any issue. And if I can't help them, I have a really great group of advisors, people around me that do specialize in different products. They can always come to me first, and I can always set them up with someone who I trust, respect, and know that they're going to do the job just like I would. And that's pretty important, especially when you're giving a referral. So what essentially sets me apart from my competition is access. I've got a team that allows someone to always be available. Real estate happens on the weekends. So I think that's really important when you're looking to find a mortgage lender and gives that client that raving fan sort of feeling when they walk away from the transaction. Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I love keeping the conversation going. Feel free to reach me that way.